Have you ever wondered how to make $1 million in a year? It's a tantalizing question, isn't it? And it's the $1 million question we're tackling today. We're about to unfold a roadmap, a step-by-step guide designed to help you navigate your way to that coveted seven-figure mark within a year. It's not a magic trick, nor a get-rich-quick scheme. It's about strategy, determination, and a whole lot of grit. So, are you ready to embark on this exciting journey? Let's dive in. The first step to making $1 million is setting clear, measurable goals. There's something incredibly powerful about putting a specific number on your financial ambitions. It's not about the money, per se. It's about what that money represents. It's about the freedom, the opportunities, the security it can provide. When you set your goal as high as $1 million, you're not just aiming to get by. You're striving for something extraordinary. This specific target can serve as a potent motivator, pushing you to step out of your comfort zone and take calculated risks. But it's not enough to just set a goal. You have to break it down into smaller, manageable objectives. Think of these as the stepping stones on your path to $1 million. Each one you cross brings you closer to your ultimate target. And most importantly, you need a plan, a roadmap. Because, remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish. The next step is to increase your income streams. Now, you may be wondering, how does one go about doing that? Well, there are a handful of effective strategies to get you started. Firstly, consider starting a side hustle or a part-time business. This could be anything from freelance writing to selling handmade goods on an online marketplace. The key here is to leverage your skills and passions. Your side hustle doesn't have to be a full-blown business. It can be anything that brings in extra income and has the potential for growth. Next, let's talk about investing. Investing in the stock market can be a great way to increase your income. It's like planting a seed and watching it grow over time. But remember, investing requires knowledge and understanding of the market. So, before you dive in, make sure to do your research or seek advice from a financial advisor. Real estate is another avenue to consider. This could mean buying a rental property or investing in a real estate investment trust. The beauty of real estate is that it can provide a steady stream of income from rent and potentially increase in value over time. If you have a knack for innovation, you might consider inventing a product or developing an app. The digital age has opened up a world of opportunities for tech-savvy entrepreneurs. Whether it's a game-changing gadget or a handy mobile application, your invention could be the next big thing that brings in major revenue. Finally, don't overlook the power of passive income. This could be royalties from a book you've written, earnings from a blog or YouTube channel, or even dividends from stocks. Passive income can work in your favor as it requires minimal effort but can yield significant returns. Remember, the goal isn't to pick one method and stick to it. It's about diversifying. Having multiple income streams can provide a safety net and increase your earning potential. By diversifying your income streams, you increase your chances of hitting that $1 million mark. Now let's talk about saving and investing. It's not just about making money, it's also about keeping it and growing it. Think of your income as a river. The wider it flows, the more you have, but it's not enough to let it flow freely. You need to channel some of it into a reservoir, your savings. This is your safety net, your buffer against life's unexpected turns. It's a wise move to save at least 10 to 20% of your income. But remember, saving is just the first step. The next step is investing. When you invest, you're putting your money to work. Instead of sitting idle in a bank account, your money is out there, growing and multiplying. There are numerous investment options to consider: stocks, bonds, mutual funds, real estate, even starting your own business. Each comes with its own potential returns and risks. Stocks, for instance, offer potentially high returns but carry a higher risk. Bonds are considered safer, but the returns are typically lower. Mutual funds offer a balance, spreading the risk across a variety of stocks and bonds. Real estate can be a lucrative investment, especially if the market is on an upswing. And starting your own business? That could be the golden ticket, but it's also a big gamble. The key is to diversify, to spread your investments around. This way, if one investment doesn't perform well, the others can help offset the loss. It's also crucial to do your homework. Understand what you're investing in, know the risks, and be prepared for setbacks. Investing is not a get-rich-quick scheme, it's a long-term strategy to build wealth. And let's not forget about compound interest, the eighth wonder of the world, according to Albert Einstein. When you reinvest your earnings, you're not just earning interest on your initial investment but also on the interest itself. Over time, this can lead to exponential growth. Remember, the goal is not just to save, but to invest your money so it works for you. Another crucial step is building a million-dollar mindset. The mindset you carry is like the engine that drives your journey towards financial success. It's not just about the numbers on your bank statement or the luxury items you can afford, it's about how you perceive your ability to generate wealth and achieve your goals. Think of it this way: your mindset is the lens through which you see your world. If you're looking through a lens smeared with doubt, fear, and pessimism, your world will look bleak and full of obstacles. But if you're looking through a lens of positivity, resilience, and belief in your abilities, you'll see a world full of opportunities and possibilities. The importance of positivity cannot be overstated. It's the fuel that keeps you moving forward, even when the road gets tough. It's the belief that every setback is a setup for a comeback, that every failure is a lesson learned. It's the optimism that sees the silver lining in every cloud, and the confidence that you can weather any storm. Resilience is equally vital. It's the toughness that allows you to bounce back from failures and setbacks, to get up when you're knocked down, and to keep going when the going gets tough. It's the grit that digs deep when things seem impossible, and the tenacity that refuses to quit. Believing in your ability to achieve your goals is the cornerstone of a million-dollar mindset. It's the conviction that you have what it takes to succeed, that you are capable, competent, and worthy of success. It's the self-assuredness that refuses to be swayed by naysayers or doubters, and the determination to prove them wrong. In the end, your mindset is your greatest asset or your worst enemy. It can either propel you towards your million-dollar goal or hold you back from ever reaching it. But remember, the choice is always yours. You have the power to shape your mindset, to choose positivity over negativity, resilience over defeat, and belief over doubt. A million-dollar mindset is what separates the successful from the rest. Lastly, but certainly not least, persistence and patience. Two virtues that are as powerful as they are understated. When it comes to the journey of amassing $1 million, these two play a crucial role. It's like the old saying goes, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Persistence is your unfaltering commitment to your goal. It's the relentless pursuit of your dreams, undeterred by the challenges that cross your path. Think of it as your personal GPS that keeps you moving towards your destination, no matter the detours you encounter. It's not about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you get back up. Now patience. Patience, the art of waiting. In a world of instant gratification, patience is often overlooked, but when we're talking about building wealth, it's a game changer. When you plant a seed, you don't expect to see a tree the next day, right? It takes time, it takes nurturing, it takes patience. Building wealth is no different. You can't expect to plant the seeds of your ideas and reap the rewards overnight. It's a process, it's a journey, and it's one that requires you to be patient. Combine these two virtues, persistence and patience, and you've got a recipe for success. A recipe that requires you to stay committed to your goals, to keep pushing, to keep striving no matter the obstacles, and to wait for the fruits of your labor to materialize. But let's not forget, these two virtues come with a caveat. They require you to be resilient in the face of adversity, to be resilient in the face of failure. Because let's face it, the road to $1 million isn't always smooth. But with persistence, patience, and a dash of resilience, you can navigate through the bumps and reach your destination. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your $1 million. So, to recap, the road to $1 million begins with setting crystal clear goals. Next, multiply your income streams, diversify, and let your money work for you. Remember, saving and investing wisely are your tickets to financial freedom. Cultivate $1 million mindset because your thoughts shape your reality. And finally, arm yourself with patience and persistence. These are your allies in weathering the storm. So, are you ready to make your first million? The journey starts now.